funny. Hi.
Life of Pear. 3D.
Hence the glasses.
Hence the
We're not just being
glasses.
really cool.
But we do look cool. So, first of all, disrespectful people in the cinema. They want to talk.
Yeah. Directly behind us there are six people in the movies.
And 2 out of the 6 had to be a pain in the ass.
And, you know, like, and we're talking, I reckon, mid-30s.
Oh.
Mid-30s, maybe even early 40s.
Just
like,
12. Acting 12.
yeah, really disappointing. Talking,
High
laughing,
school.
laughing at things that aren't funny.
Not funny.
And so we said, please be quiet. And then you said, shut up! And I went, I don't like to talk. Anyway, really annoying. So that kind of wrecked the viewing experience. But what did we see?
It put me on edge. I said, Life of Pear.
Life of Pear.
3D.
Yeah, right. Sorry, we've done that. So.
Definitely, something like that affects my mood. I was on edge the whole time. I wanted it to finish as soon as possible. I was anticipating a punch-on. Didn't happen. A little disappointed. But we should talk about the movie.
Okay. You go first.
No, actually, I'd like you to
Really?
lead this one because I'm going to see what you said, seeing as you wanted to see it.
Okay, so yeah, I really wanted to see this. I read the book. I really like the book. And I have a history of not liking films from books.
Valid.
And I didn't like it.
Yes! I fucking hated this movie. Seriously.
Wow, fire up.
No, seriously. This happens a lot. Critically acclaimed movie. Huge reviews. Hate it. Give me Jack Reacher any day. That was fucking painful. I'm sorry, there was a long chunk of that movie where nothing happened.
Didn't I say I was worried it was going to be boring?
Boring
Because
is the word of the day.
You know what's disappointing though? Like the book is really good, and what's funny is that the book's
I'm gonna
really
read this book.
the book's really magical,
Right.
And the book has a lot of like when you're, you know, there's one boy and a tiger floating in a boat in an ocean. Not much is going on.
Right.
Visually, not much happens. But when you're writing it, it becomes really descriptive, and there are thoughts, and there are
because he's experiencing things,
exactly.
and it's the battle to survive and stuff.
Yeah, and the relationship with, you know, the tiger and all this sort of stuff. And that in a book, like in a literary sense, that's really interesting.
Sure.
And I don't know.
I'm not going to take anything away from the book. Haven't read it,
but
we'll
the movie,
read it. Totally understand how that can be an amazing book. Shit movie.
Shit movie. Now that was shit. And you know what? I was really excited to go and see it. I really wanted it to be good.
Hey,
and
absolutely.
the 3D. I'm wearing the goggles.
Oh, totally excited about that. Was worried that was going to give me a headache.
Yeah.
Did okay. Got used to it.
Yeah. Me
Start
too.
was a bit hard.
And I was a bit like, well, it's not really 3D anymore. And then I was like, well, yeah, it is.
No,
what the fuck?
You
You know what? The best part of that film was the opening title sequence, the credits at the start. Beautiful,
Beautifully shot, yeah.
Because what I realised is that 3D is obviously shot with 3D in mind. They don't just shoot
Correct.
a film and then go,
Yes.
oh, let's make it 3D.
Yeah.
So a lot of the titling was like there's lots of depth and
Yep.
you know, titles hiding behind stuff, and it was really clever in the way they introduced all the characters in the zoo. It was beautiful, and then it was just downhill from there.
Right.
To be honest.
Yep.
And a love interest for Pi.
Well,
I'm gonna have to recheck this, but I'm pretty sure there's no love interest in the book, which is why it's so small. In the actual movie.
It's pointless, really.
It's like they just Hollywoodized it.
Look, the concept of being shipwrecked, being stranded, all that sort of stuff, very fascinating. I think so much can be done with that concept.
Because psychologically, you know, it's a big journey.
Huge journey. What was that bullshit at the end about, spoiler alert, like it being a different... He made up this bullshit story, or that was actually true in the other ones?
Well, I think that's part of the but in the book, it's like that was the true story with the animals and the Peter Parker, but then he retold the story to... What, Peter Parker? Oh no, that's Spider-Man. On a boat. Spider-Man's on a boat. Tobey Maguire is there.
Richard Parker.
Richard
Anyway.
Parker. Anyway. In the yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's meant to make you think. I don't remember that being so like poignant.
That was that was an interesting twist, and I thought, let's
but I think
give me
it's
something like that, and then like have it all be not the way it happened. It was all in his head because he was like, whatever.
he was tripping it,
but didn't flesh out enough, and then he's like, oh, my wife's home, and we're done.
Soundtrack didn't hear much of that.
No, because all we could hear were the two dickheads behind us.
There you go. So yeah, look, not really impressed.
Some good action shots, good storms, good sinking of ship.
Yeah, tiger. Was that CGI? That wasn't CGI the whole time. That was a real
Not
tiger.
all the time. Not all the time.
Because I love kitty
I would have
cats.
liked to have seen, what's his name, get emaciated quicker.
Yeah.
I don't know, it doesn't specify how long he was out there for.
You know what? In the book it does. And I can't remember.
We need to give it a fruit. I think we've probably clocked.
Give it something Indian. What's an Indian fruit?
Well, you did this to me last week. I don't know my native fruits of countries.
Bananas.
That's poignant.
You can't use poignant twice.
No, you used
It
it.
loses its thing.
No, you used
Okay.
it. It's my word.
Okay, poignant fruit of the day is bananas.
Bananas. Don't even like bananas that much.
Anyway, how many bananas? Ripe bananas? Rotten bananas?
3.
Out of 10.
Yeah. 3. And that's being generous. I was considering a 2, but that's going to be really bad.
Look, you know what?
Nah, 3.
I'd go 4.
Nah.
Just to be nice.
Okay.
Really?
Well, you should like it more than me.
Yeah, I should like it a bit more than you. So 4. Not super impressed. Read the book though. The book, 10. Out of 10.
Can't say.
Bananas.
Don't have anything.
Banana.
Ugh.